on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here it comes. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think they need to get some better performances out of DJ LeMahieu. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time. Here's the 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, center fielder, Raul Mendoza.
Now in the box, Raul Mendoza. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Up around the face. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Chris Archer gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one gone to start the night. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
So striding in, Connor Pitts, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Mendoza is there, 2 gone. Striding in, Boop Bobo. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
2 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, catcher, Jason Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now, Dan Hoyle, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Still 1-2. Softly on a line to third. And that's the second out.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Harvey.
Coming to the plate now, Harvey Jean, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Pitts scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Liner toward right center. And the Rays are into the hit column with their first hit of the contest. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate, Jeff Pitts. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Pitts on at first. Nobody out. Ripped on the ground to first. Echeverria for one. On to first. A double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
In now, John Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 17 home runs, and 69 runs batted in. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Archer looks in. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Herschel Burton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Burton drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The three true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
So 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first two pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a little tapper. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
How about it?
Settling in now, Johnny Duncan. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So striding forward now, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Pitts is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Harmon Feliciano. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
This is foul right side. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Mm. 3-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He needs just 1 RBI to reach 100 for the season. We'll see if he can get to that plateau here. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So stepping in, Sava Tavitsi. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
2 out, nobody on. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
2-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Jay Bruce now as we begin the top of the 4th.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And this is fouled at the plate. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 7, Raul Mendoza.
Stepping in, Raul Mendoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Riding in once again, Jason Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Mendoza, the runner at second with 1 away. Belted high and deep into right center. Pitts facing back at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Looked like the outfielder might have thought that was just going to be a long flyout. I know I did too, but it carries farther than anybody thought and all the way off the wall. And by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and he's got a clutch RBI triple.
Standing in now, Dan Hoyle, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Harvey Jean, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Pitts is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Herschel Burton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-0 on the way. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game perhaps. It's 2-1. To short, hit hard. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Jesse Pitts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 13.
All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Digging in, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Called strike 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Up next for the Rays, Boop Bobo. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Archer looks in. Here it comes on 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Echeverria now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Adenis Echeverria.
Now here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Again, a 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Johnny Duncan. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Duncan leads off first with 1 away. Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Jeremy Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is fastball down below the knees. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses ball 4 now to lead off walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another chance, Jeff Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. At the plate, John Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And the runner back. Runners on first with one down. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Popped him up. Gene over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Carmen Feliciano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Archer comes set. Here it is on 2-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable.
Ouch, that one hit him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Standing in now, Sava Tavitsi, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off.
A ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Here's Archer on 1-2, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays leave them loaded. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Number 32, Jay Bruce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard to center field. Pitts is right there, 1 down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Raul Mendoza, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Pulled toward right center field. Pitts is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Pitts. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Line towards center field. Mendoza is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Ready for another shot now, Connor Pitts. Now here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 1-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box, Boof Bobo. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0. Back here on the show. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Will Casillas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
32, Will Casillas.
Digging in and looking for more, Dan Coyle. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Pitts has a play.
Harvey Jean.
Next to bat for Toronto, Harvey Jean. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Herschel.
Digging in once again, Herschel Burden. He's set. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Stepping in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. So 1-1. Fouled off. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Gene on second. Burden is over at first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Johnny Duncan.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Johnny Duncan. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Sliders in for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to center field. Mendoza ranging back. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
In now, Jeff Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's wide, 2-0.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
No one out with a runner at second. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and the Rays get a bit closer. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Alex Aoki comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Alex Aoki. Now batting, right fielder,
Standing in now, John Pitts. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Carmen Feliciano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays 2. Lorenzo Nieve has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lorenzo Nieve.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pitts is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Bruce. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Swung on by Bruce, and he connects with it to right field. Gone! A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Stepping in now, Raul Mendoza. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Popped him up. Pitts backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Dan Hoyle. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's now 4-2 Toronto. Brian Shaw is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
27, Brian Shaw.
Leading off the inning, Sava Tavitsi, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Gene is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 7.
Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, well, he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
In now, Connor Pitts, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Digging in now, Boof Bobo, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Ernesto Ochoa answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Now at the plate, John Pitts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mendoza. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Rays will settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 4-3. Stepping up to the plate, Harvey Jean. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Harvey Jean.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Herschel Burden, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-2. Popped him up. Pitts has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
So digging in now, Adeiny Echeverria. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. This is skied into short left center. Pitts calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Orlando Feliz is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Orlando Feliz.
Darrell Worth will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Worth.
hit to short. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 5, Sammy Pitts.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now, 3-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in to try it again, Sava Tavitsi. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First offering on its way. Runners off for second. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.